Hello, this is Tim Brand from FastTech Imaging. This is a demo of FastTech's new Intelligent Image Trigger. We'll be using this high-speed recording of a hummingbird. It was taken at 2,500 frames per second. It's less than 5 seconds of record time, but it takes about 7 minutes or so to play back. We're only going to watch about half of it here. We're playing it back at 30 frames a second, which is about 83 times slower than live motion. Now, to give you an idea of what that means, we're going to play it back the way you would have seen it. See, it only takes a few seconds. Hummingbird's there and gone. Hummingbirds forage at our feeder throughout the day, but they feed for only a few seconds at a time and may be gone for 15 or 20 minutes between feedings. To capture a high-speed clip of a hummingbird, we have a few options. We can be very patient and wait for them to show, but then they're gone so quickly it's easy to miss them. Or we can record continuously, but at 2,500 frames per second, 1 minute of record time may take more than an hour to play back. Or we can use the image trigger, which is what we've done here. Here, I'll play back the video at about 3 times normal speed so you can see the image trigger working. We're going to position it where we expect to see the bird. The image trigger must ignore the slow changes such as movement of the feeder or branches or changing light, but the bird's wings move fast enough to trigger the camera. Now our hummingbird is making his grand entrance in the slow motion video, but he's still a long way from triggering the camera. The image trigger is very handy for industrial monitoring applications, capturing critical action in slow motion. Here we have a camera triggering on molten glass to capture each time this machine cuts a slug. Here we're looking at a paper rewinding machine. This setup captures the transfer each time a new roll enters the machine. Because the threshold data of the image trigger is recorded in per frame metadata, the image trigger may also be used to count. So in this application, droplets may be counted by simply looking at the metadata. The images may be used for verification of the process. Even at high frame rates used with applications such as this sorter, which was taken at 9,000 frames per second, the image trigger sees each of the droplets that move to the left, although we have a hard time seeing them even in the slow motion playback. Because the background does not change and the position of the moving objects are predictable, the image trigger reliably triggers on objects even if they only appear on a single frame. So the hummingbird is finally approaching the feeder. We're about 3 minutes into this video, but just a little over 2 seconds into the high-speed recording. I've put up the target for the video trigger so that you can see the bird finally triggering the camera. So that's our introduction to the FastTech Intelligent Video Trigger. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.